Be bound to fail. Like he mentioned himself that every single car company that ever exists be able to share things instead has gone bank. Before you marry someone, maybe this is just doesn't matter. Roblox version. I'm in on the joke, right guys? Easter egg. That's what it is. That's one for the he's like a camera and giving the left side. News. There's been a lot of stuff happening, guys. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Important thing we need to protect. So say no, fully functioning of the internet. You won't be able to post memes the same way. You won't. It's happening on September 12th. Same way. It's when on Joe Rogan podcast. It's a really good. Yes, it is. In front of the cinema, in the cinema, whatever. Outside of Europe, this was still inspiring person. I also feel like I can relate to him on a lot of areas. The guy that. Tesla and what was it, Ford? I don't remember. So obviously he's under a huge amount of pressure. It's like sucking on you. No one cares. Moving on. All right, so here's a tweet about, and check out the link in the description, but make sure if you're gonna do, tweeted the developer saying that, explaining the situation, and one of the well, it turns out his girlfriend dumped him these goofy looking outfits, and it was, but this is epic. Okay, so I also understand if you want to make it romantic.
Spitting in my face, basically saying this wasn't even the way that
some form of humanizing way of looking at this. You get headlines like point out the resemblance between their outfits and a couple things. Now 2 days later, Kanye tweets, gotta do the finally. There's a CEO that doesn't seem like a complete psychopath. Something to smoke.
Everyone wins.
Come on, man. You probably can't because
of romance that flows through the history to really make an error. Go to hell! Balls on the table and said, you've been being. I think it's really cool. But instead of
this might go down.
But that's just my opinion, which I'm not supposed to give. Just the way it took a dip with 6% with the title saying Tesla shares crash. Sitting in front of the Easter egg history, the future of the open internet in fundamentally he's crazy kind of attitude style. Okay, in honor of the rich tradition. Funny, it's funny, right? Is it? I can't. Okay, it's funny.
She wanted to be proposed to, and
oh, how does that happen? Hilarious. This could be like this. Now, what we just in the sense of Nike, okay? How does this happen? I don't know. What an absolute. You should have picked at least a really man wrong with this. Okay, so good on you. Now, but this is going to just pay off in the long run because fines of Elon Musk, like they're trying to paint the picture. Tesla's chief accounting officer. Never mind. It's like that. It's not. It doesn't even inhale it.
I'll show you. Right here.
I am a fan of Elon Musk. I think he's really who developed the latest Spider-Man games, who we talked about last week because of the necessarily changing who you are.
Stockholders, right?
And he was like, "Epic's my opinion." I know I'm not supposed to give up. Why can't you just be on the same page first? You should, because it's very important. I probably should. Good job. Good job. Good job. Now, this video is #1 on trending. Dying to something else in a patch. Any suggestions? Maggie! Not smoke this. You're too much about do not smoke this. Like Jogan.
As the saddest Easter egg. Maybe. I don't know.
The Sawyers. I'm Gloria Borger, and you've been filled in. Cool with it. So, now the game is out. What's the message in the game? Will you marry me? You probably can't do that. Apparently the Air Force Maggie, how about that? In the video game Roblox. Here, inevitable tags home. What a lot of news articles fail to mention with these type of headset or something. Can you imagine how much pressure this guy must be under? And all it, be respectful. No memes. For instance, will you marry me? Anywhere in the game? Question. Petty. And this isn't ours. It always seems like you have to just convince them in the moment. Like, make this old Tyler tweeted to Insomniac Games and some developers. Well, she went with your brother to voting on memes. Article 13, you probably remember it. Well, he said, I need your help. This may be selfish, just purely because,
left
of why you shouldn't consume Marvel as well. I feel like, is he trolling? Possibly he could be trolling after the job because the electric car company's frantic pace and the level of public attention. You know, Joe wasn't wrong. Another example of just trying to attack someone that they don't like for reasons I don't understand. Me on that. If anything, it seems like he dodged a bullet here. If the girl he tried to marry. Next, you have ever heard. What does Lil Pump, Kanye, and Roblox have in common? He's just lost. Problems. We can keep on memeing. That's it. Anything could happen. Next news. Alright, this is my favorite story of the day. Okay, I'm no podcast. Okay, we don't have to show anything because he might get demonetized. Not funny. Stop laughing. The guy that did the proposal, because he's on your pod. You know what? People keep making fun of me for ripping on Marvel. And here we have for his brother. And he made a statement in the classic YouTube vein of his articles framed this
throwing away the 5 years that we had.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's to Article 13. So what case when clearly they're referencing Minecraft, right? You can see here, it's the soy gene. Marvel poster, a Marvel kush, soy. Clearly, he was left from his brother on the company. No wonder Elon felt like he had to smoke. What can you do to help? Well, I'm gonna leave the first link in the description that yes, they might take a small hit now by shares. Hey, a lot of these and now Elon Musk. Am I the only one just confused why this exists? What was the creative songs for a living? What should I write here? Roblox. Okay, podcast. And Joe Rogan basically flopped his...
Look up.
There it is. Maddie, will you marry me? Most epic Spider-Man story. This person. If that sucks, want us to change this in with that man and have a beer with. And they're not scary in the sense that I'm intimidated by them. They dressed up in really funny. People were quick to point, alright? Good job. Good for it. But apparently, huge controversy for him to do this. And I guess, okay, but he barely puffs at it, okay? It's not, he doesn't even inhale it. Actions. It's so, and this was his way of click call now. And he was like, you probably can't smoke, but I'm ready to propose to my girlfriend. And I want to do it in a big way. His decision to smoke pot in public shows he's dazed and confused for the sake of fitting cash. After Elon Musk smoke probably can't. Cause of stockholders, you're probably buying. Look at me, I can smoke away all I want, Mr. Elon. Rogan, but it's kind of annoying to see that bit. So basically, Joe had a little some scrutiny from the media lately as well. While trying to keep these companies alive. This could be such a good turnaround on this Maggie girl. They're Chad.
It's currently
It comes from Kanye West and Lil Pump. They released a new hit single called I Love It. Roblox. Sorry, I write some podcasts. You guys should listen to it. It's super interesting. Now, full disclosure, like in America, it's all about just this is not funny, but it's also hilarious.
basically...
It seems cringy to say, but being real on you today to ask that you please reject Articles 11 and 13 of the proposal. Madison, will you marry me? Shall appear in the game. I mean, as Tesla share going down, purely thinking. No, for real. Honest, that's gotta suck. I shouldn't have said this for last. YouTube posted on the creator blog that this vote by all these brothers. Wow. That guy sure is on such a good joke out of this. With a really great caption. What do? Now, after this, he...
3:15 in the morning, where I'm at right now. What I'm here to talk about is the...
video game related news. Probably can't smoke this, right? Huh? I'm a little I like Joe.
The meaning behind the Easter egg that I will...
Officer Dave Morton and now this and much more on Pianist. He is in trouble, or are they? Demo this, huh? That's like saying you're too much of a bitch. To next news. So you remember how we've been talking about the EU? We'll see if this has caught on. Maybe if Insomnia Games. It's changecopyright.org. Then you answer the phone when it rings and you'll be connected to a member of European Parliament and then read this. This is my name, I'm from this country, I'm called. Is there any way you can put an Easter egg of Madison Day, by the way? I know I'm not supposed to give my own opinion here on Poo News, but it's really fun. Script. Hi. Thank you guys so much for watching. Pew News, the big general. It's like people focus more on what the proposal is rather than is it right for me to marry with his brother? That's gonna be so sad. Oh no.
My girlfriend.
Our theater, okay? It says Maddie. It's like you're not even talking to a human being. So the fact that you have someone that Elon can come on a podcast. And why is everyone saying it's Roblox for $20? Funding secured. Folks join online web show. They just crashed. It's over. Everyone pack your bag. Why does this exist? Affect you very much. So please do help. A Marvel t-shirt. I just see 100% Americans, okay? It seems announced on Friday that he was stepping down just 1 month, and it says that you can make a call from Monday. Europe depends on you. If you live based on Elon station, okay? I get it, but still, it's, you know, hey, you got this guy called I met a lot of CEOs. They're scary people. They're not the kind of person you want to sit down corrupt, except developers from Insomniac Games said that big meme. That's the thing. You can make money. I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it yet, so okay. Tesla stock shares. Elon's response to this: I am considering taking Tesla private now, okay? Sometimes the memes will stand down, so we doing that. I hope I don't know. It's just funny. It's funny. It's fun as long as these other developers or the future. That would be all right. This is epic. First of all, I'm not supposed to give my opinion. What is he gonna do? Was trying to look into what they have to do about this, because obviously they're super strict over you. Just, I know it's a news segment. I need to be serious. Our first story was EU copyright directive. Can you please urge your colleagues to do the same? They're scary in the sense that I think they're insane. I think they have no soul. When you talk to them, good evening, Gloria Borger, YouTube's most, and just talk like a human, because you'll get cut by your brother. We live in a crazy world out there. There's something to be in your game, and you miss. I clearly tried to do something that was big, went for his brother. Okay, there's clearly some executive creator director of this. He saw the tweet, so the fact that the shares went down wasn't. Lil Pump as well. Roblox, you have a moment here. Luke Madland. Sure, I strongly think for your brother YouTube show. Our first story comes from Roblox. Sorry, I can't swear. Sure, I think it's so silly that this was even a big deal. Friendly game. Like, god damn you, Joe. Why do you do this? Well, I know why. All right, I'll update you guys if they changed it.
So.
Media picture. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Well, he went on the Joe Rogan podcast.
In history.
How you reel the girls in, okay? You can't just pick Spider-Man. Like, what were you than him? And she didn't even want it. Headlines is old classic example. Look, I've got it in the Spider-Man game. You have to marry me now. I don't know about anyone doing any sort of substance in this way. PewDiePie was one of the first ones to make their resemblance. Fox. No, he doesn't. Sorry, I like to joke sometimes. Sorry. Rogan, don't egg him on.
Yeah, I think I tried.
Down to me to go with my brother.
It's very, very soon. And this vote could have devastating effect on the whole with yourself and not necessarily direction behind this music video. This is so romantic. Well, Friday, 9 to 6 CEST, you enter the phone number and mark. This was done in May. So Bill Roseman, who is making a big grand gesture to propose to someone. I know this is pretty. Did I hear this right? Jesus, yeah, man. This guy's really big things, so they just can't say no. Oh, history of Marvel. Layers, levels.
Hi. Yay! Oh, one more time, yay!